Well, tell me a little bit about the movie, like your segment's Intrinsic. So tell me about, I guess, a little bit about your segment in that.
My segment comes forth after Eva Zappa has already caused some mischief in the room, and as you know, she's been tampering with everything and leaving things behind. And so my segment starts with a couple coming into the room and passionately kissing and so on, and this guy wants to sleep with this woman, and using whatever means possible, and he happens to find a pill bottle that was
Right.
left by the maid. One thing leads to another, and he tries to drug her, and then things actually take a dark twist from there.
I was actually a little bit surprised, I guess, as to what happened.
It's hard to tell people what it's about,
Right.
without spoiling everything. They're like, "What's it about?" And it's like,
Right.
"Oh."
How much did you know as far as the framework of the movie going into it, like to write your story?
Molly was, I was there from pretty much the beginning. She had asked me early on to be a part of it, and I wasn't sure what part I was going to do and so on. But she was very good about kind of keeping us separate from one another.
Right.
Not letting us affect the other. She tried to keep our stories secret. I would ask her, like, "What's Two Chills about?" And she'd say, "I won't tell you." And so what she did, which was really cool, was for me, was that she gave all of us kind of like, she laid down the groundwork and would say, yours, like she came to me and said, yours is about two people trying to, betray one another, trick one another. And so, I would take that and just run with it. I mean, she gave you the general idea of what yours is about, and then she would give you the rules. We all had rules, what had to be done in the room, and then it's free play from there. And so, I kind of did what she wanted, but then I added all my own weird, quirky twists. Obviously, Brandon Nicholas, who did That Picks a Holiday In, we had to communicate because our stories are actually tied together.
Right.
To continue where I leave off. It was kind of nice being in the dark and then kind of seeing it all in the end, like, oh, that's what they did.
Well, what were the rules? Were they the same for everybody, or did they differ in any way?
I think they were pretty much the same, if I recall. I mean, everyone's supposed to enter the room.
Right.
And you have to make a phone call. You have to, there has to be a twist, apparently. And then you have to leave something behind. I think you have to order something from room service. Actually forgetting all of them. They're hard to remember. There are 8 of them.
Right.
But I think I checked them all off.
Well, it's really neat how it all comes together. Yeah.
Yeah. You're given this little coloring box, and I just went outside the line with it.
You filmed in a day. I mean, what was that like?
We were all very ambitious going in. I had a shot list of about 70 setups, and Molly warned me. She said, "You can't do all that in the day." I said, "Yeah, I can." And as the day, earlier in the day, I was spending a lot of time on scenes, and then, as the day progressed, I looked at my shot list, and I was like, "Uh-oh, there's no way you can finish that." And it's fun as a filmmaker because it's almost like an exercise testing you. Can you get this done? Can you cut all the fat off, and find the story and what you need to do to tell the story? I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's hectic but fun because you're sitting there, thinking in your head, editing the story as you're shooting it, thinking, I don't need this shot, I really need this shot. So it really makes you decide right then and there what's necessary and what's just, unnecessary.
Right. Well, I was surprised actually when I read that. I was like, wow, because it all just kind of, it doesn't seem like it was rushed at all. It seems, it all fits together nicely and.
Yeah, it was definitely, it was fun, and the pressure was nice because it's kind of, in a sense, it's training for everyone to think, okay, this is what you really need to tell a story, and
right.
That's good. Instead of having the leisure, then you can just get lost in anything and all of the spectacle.
Well, what did you like, I guess on that note, what did you like best about the movie or the experience of making the movie as a whole?
Well, it was just something completely different, and which I like. And not only that, but it wasn't, making a movie to be released or to go to theaters or to make money. It was people who were passionate about making a film, which is what it should be about. It shouldn't be about anything else.
Right.
And we had everyone from all parts of our lives just coming in and donating their time and their talents, whatever it may be. If they're good at construction, they helped build the set, or we had full favors from everyone who were excited. It wasn't like they were dragging their feet. It was people who were excited to be a part of something and to make something that is just different. And that kind of kept everyone going, that excitement. So, even months later, when we're in post, everyone's still excited to see it through.
Right.
I think that kind of unity is special, and you don't see enough sometimes on bigger films.
I had to ask, I was perusing some of your videos on your website and watching the Rolling Rock. Is humor something, and I know there's a slightly humorous character in Intrinsic. Is humor something that you like to inject in the things that you write?
Yes, very much so. I love to make people laugh, and it's, ever since I was a little boy, it's always about making people smile and laugh. It kind of is a fulfilling feeling, and why not? There's enough serious stuff going around in the world. Why not give everyone a breather for a minute? And especially in this, even though it's kind of jumping around the tone and it's kind of walks in line of kind of like dark noir.
Right.
And then you have Troy the mobster coming and trying to lighten it up. And comedy is just kind of my way of life, and life's too serious to not laugh at the world. So it's definitely something else.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me.
No problem. Thanks for asking questions.
You're welcome.